Load the game. Actually, nope, not gonna say it. Oh my god, it actually did. Okay. Never mind, I can say it then. Roll 20, loaded in 10 seconds.
Yes!
10 seconds! Get your characters ready. Dice ready.
Okay.
So how's you guys?
So far, so good.
It's going. I got pretty miffed at the while I was waiting for my pizza from Pizza Hut because we forgot that it's a Friday after work, and so I waited almost 2 hours for a pizza because Pizza Hut does not have a good system of not knowing what, like, of the cashier or something like that, and knowing what pizzas are ready and where they are and all that. So, yeah.
That's asking for too much.
Well, no, yeah. For Pizza Hut corporate should work on that kind of thing. Yeah.
I'd say Domino's and Papa John's are making it look bad. They ought to fix that at some point.
Yeah, like they have the order thing, but it's also like,
You went to the one on Mechanics, though, didn't you?
it's like 1313 Mechanics Turnpike or something like that.
Yeah, it's in the shopping center with the food line and stuff.
Yeah, it's right by the laundromat.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, they'll have your name displayed up on the screen, and it'll say ready, and then they'll look in the thing, and it won't be there.
Yeah, mine was on cutting for 2 hours, so. Yeah.
It's the most precise cut ever.
Yeah, it also didn't help that other people were, like, openly jiving them. Like, I'll get my wisdom teeth before I get my pizza. I'm like,
yeah. I feel bad.
Sorry.
I feel bad for those people half of the time.
I'm like, I'm sorry, Chucklefuck. You want to put on an apron and do their job for them?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my day. Otherwise, it's been it. How about y'all?
I actually finished the work week ahead of schedule for once. So that was nice.
You finished this work week early.
Nice. I was like, that normally never happens. Usually it's either like, oh man, I got enough done to be considered passable, and next week I'll try and, finish the little stuff. This week I was like, holy shit, I'm done. And I have like an hour to spare. It's almost like when you have a full staff, you can get shit done.
Right, now you're just making stuff up, man. Having full staff, no one has that.
Don't worry. It's not gonna last because this is the one time we got it, and I'm fairly certain that from now up until October, that is not going to be the case because it's still summertime and everybody is like, oh hey, let's take vacations, which I'm not against, but I'm not against people taking vacations. I just kind of hate summertime because like everyone's on fucking vacation, so we spend we're from spring all the way until fall. We are perpetually short-staffed between already being short-staffed and VCU being like, you guys obviously burnt out. Go take some vacation time. And then you take vacation time, and then you spend your entire vacation getting harassed by VCU for taking vacation. Like one guy was just on vacation for like 2 weeks straight, all the while constantly getting calls asking when he's going to come back and if he can come back early.
Bruh.
And he's like, one, stop calling me, it's my vacation. Two, you guys approved it, and if you didn't want me to do it, why did you approve it?
OSHA.
See. All right, depending on how things go, you might actually be able to finish this mission.
Oh, good.
Hey. But before I begin, how about you and Trish? How about you and Trish? How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I have some house stuff I'm gonna try to follow up on over the weekend. Which will hopefully provide resolutions to things, so that stress should at least be a bit more manageable. Aside from that, I can't do it. Okay, I'm just glad it's the weekend. I'm glad I'll be able to just like sleep.
Can't have you sleeping.
I know, right? People feel some kind of way when I get some sleep. I'm trying to think if there's anything a bit more specific. I don't know about y'all, but I found the heat sapping today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It feels like 105 degrees. No, thank you.
Yeah, I had to walk. I had to park a block away from a customer, given where their building was, and that one block was less fun than I've had in a while. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything on a more positive note. Yeah, I guess I can't think of anything too specific. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could perform sentences. How about you, Tris?
As I said, nothing really happened, so I'm...
Oh, wait, I thought of something positive. I enjoyed the momentary storm that we had. It was fun.
Yeah, I slept through it. I woke up and I was like, oh, wait, what? And I'll say I just woke up and looked outside and the ground was wet. I was like, huh, guess it must have stormed while I was asleep.
Yeah, it stormed. Also, I will be taking Kaiba out real quick, but he's just
Sure.
needing to pee, so just so you know. I'm
No
going to
problem.
be dealing with... But it should be rather simple.
It should be.
Should. little gremlin ass. But yeah, keep going.
Okay. All right. So if you guys are ready to start, so I assume you two are ready to go.
Yep.
Yep, pretty much.
Cool. All right. Durka. Let's see, that is right before Lattice. Okay, so nope, can't do that one. Yep, did it. Top of the round. I'll say we are going. I'll say he's going to. I'll say over the loudspeaker. Well then, I'm gonna say. Well then, let's. I'm gonna say. Let's see who has a jolly good time. Good job. Okay, let's see. And
Badoof!
huh.
What's
So okay. Tristan, 1 or 2?
2?
Okay. You hear, I'll say, you hear that ratchet, and you hear and you hear this whistling in the air off in the distance as as the sound starts getting closer. You see something round hurtling through the air in your general direction.
Okay. Well, my defense isn't great. Physical, let's see, we're doing physical plus speed, so that would be 4.
Oh, okay.
Don't think I have anything that enhances that. In a second. Nope. Forward it.
Yeah. So you said 4?
Yep.
Okay. This is doable. Cool. All right, I already have that factored in. All right, it's by 1. I'll say the difficulty of it is a flat 5, and then you said yours is 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it hits by 1. Okay. This grenade goes off next to you. Uh, 13 before soak.
Okay. So my soak is 10. So I take 3.
So this explosion goes off next to you, making this crater in the ground, kicking up dust and debris, shooting it in your face. As you take 3 comedic damage.
Okay.
You'll hear over the loudspeaker. That sounded like a pretty bad explosion. Everyone okay out there?
I'm in a tank.
Dude. I'm okay, Daddy. Let me scroll the map up. There, okay. Jay,
Yep. Okay.
your turn.
See. So I already scanned the Nicket. He doesn't know anything. So I guess we will make our way towards the tank.
Wait, so you said you did? You said you scanned who?
The Nicket, or the Fox
Oh,
Pokemon.
Feeble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to 7.
You said you scanned him to see if he knew anything.
Yeah, with my aura telepathy thing.
Okay. Well, what were you trying to pick up off of him?
I'm trying to find out if he knows
trying-
anything about the items we're supposed to be collecting.
Ah. Oh, you mean does he know any others?
Like, does he know about any of the ones we don't have already? Does he know where they are?
He knows where. I must say. I must say I must say. I don't know if I don't know if I actually elaborated on that. I apologize if I didn't. Should have wrote that down. He. I must say. So, are you talking to him, or are you reading his mind?
Well, it's very similar for me. But in this case, I'm going to, I guess, channel him and ask him.
Okay.
It's like, hey, we're on some kind of scavenger hunt. Do you know anything about items?
Oh, I know plenty.
Do you know where they are, or what one of them is, aside from the ones I'm carrying?
I'll say I'll say he was like, I'll say he was like, he'll say, well, he was like, well, I wouldn't be on the. He was like, I wouldn't be on the field if all of them weren't collected.
Okay. Do you know who has them?
That must say I don't must say I don't know who must say I don't know who has them. He was like he was like must say part of the game. It was like part of the game for the masters is. I'll say part of the game for the masters is that they don't know who they don't exactly keep track of who has them. Something I'll say it's up to you. I'll say it's up to you all I'll say it's up to you all to get I'll say to get them from one another, or for them to try to get them back from you.
Well, I understood that much.
I'll say
Wasn't sure who
my
you were
job. I'll
with.
say. He must say he's going to say my job is to make sure. He was like my job is. He was like my job is to appear. He was like my job is to appear. He was like my job is to appear, and make sure. And to effectively play keep away with the last item.
Ah, so you're the extra item.
The one and only.
In which case, I will backtrack. I was here-ish. Do you feel like, what do I have to do to get it off you?
That's a good question.
I suppose asking nicely is on the list. No answer then?
I'll say, kind of thinking. He was like, what? He was like, people have tried that in the past. I don't see why it'd work now, but I'm gonna say, I'm willing to see how you ask in particular.
A charm roll.
Oh, yeah, that would be the obvious. Well, let's see. I can offer you some berries or some soda pop.
He'll laugh. He's like, I'm rich.
Hey, just because you're rich doesn't mean they actually give you. Just because your masters are rich doesn't mean they give you anything.
You'll notice his coat and everything is rather immaculate. He is incredibly well groomed and taken care of.
Yeah, I'll try saying please, and if that doesn't work, I guess we can battle for it. That seems to be the way these things work, in most places. Certainly seems to be how your masters want to operate things, judging by what they're lobbing at us.
I'm gonna say he was like, I noticed they're using grenades this season.
Okay, that's not a bad roll for a persuasion.
See what his stats are for this. That would be a focus roll for him. Durka. Okay, well, goddamn.
Holy shit! He's got a lot of focus too.
Yeah, I was like I'll say the chart for him. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Because since he's a new gen, I had to look it up. It took me fucking ever to find it.
Well, I mean, I gave you that book for Galar Region Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I couldn't find it though. My laptop my laptop when I downloaded shit kind of like threw it towards the whenever I download stuff, it never goes to the same folder, even though I set it to download to the same location anytime I download anything.
So we don't know if you're using the official stats or not.
I found another PDF and I downloaded it. It took me forever to find it because I think all the ones that you sent me came from like a message board or something like that.
They came from the website that the books come from.
Oh, I went to the website and I didn't see it.
It was in the forums.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I call them message boards. Okay, forums.
Well, I can resend it to you, so we're at least on the same page for future Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Just because since I have a Galar Pokemon, I'd like to make sure that the stats I'm using are the same as stats you're using.
Oh, okay.
But if this guy has 5e, then he has 5e.
I know that fully evolved Pokemon usually have at least one stat that's roughly around like 5D.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's implausible.
Because the rest of his stats aren't that great. Surprisingly, his perception is only like 2D plus 2.
You're probably fine. I'm making sure that we're using the same reference, so if I level up or something, you and I are expecting the same thing.
Oh yeah. Acrobatics are great. Combat's kind of meh. Stealth is good. Perception's meh. Focus is good. But yeah, outside of that, kind of. I was thinking that he'd be more, stealth and combat oriented, but.
Stealth, yes. It's not exactly a good combat Pokemon.
He was like, considering that you already have 3, considering that you already have, I assume, several items on you.
That's fair to assume.
I'm only judging that because you seem to be rather eager to get away from this and to wrap this up quick. You have a bit of confidence about you.
That's right.
If you only had one item, you'd probably be scampering around trying to beat someone else over the head in order to get theirs.
I'd like to think I'm above that.
We all do until grenades start getting thrown at us. You'd be surprised what people start doing once they get their hands on a tank. he'll kind of look off in the distance. He'll just kind of look across the pathway at Alma with like the headpiece on.
Yes.
Power tends to go to people's heads. But must say, but if you would must say, but if you wish to resort to fisticuffs, I suggest you be relatively careful.
Well, I mean, I tried persuading, and that didn't work. I'm not sure, and I tried bribery, and that didn't work. I'm not sure what other recourse there is.
He's like I don't know. He's like I don't know either what the potential recourse could be. He was like, but he was like, but it, he was like if you do decide to attack me, you'll see him kind of brush aside the fur across from his neck, and for a brief moment you will see a small glisten around his collar.
Ooh, fancy.
Looks nice.
It is the crystal Pokeball. We don't want to go damaging the prize now, do we?
I'll keep that in mind.
He will say I will admit it's been quite a while since it has been quite a while since I've played a good game a rousing game of tag. It's your job. I know it's your job to find all the items, and it's technically my job to steal them all from you.
So is that what we're doing then? Tag?
Yes, tag. I chase all of you. You chase me trying to get this from me. I chase all of you around the field trying to gradually steal every single item back from you. The game ends once one person has all the items.
Okay. I will glance back at Sid. Like, hey, Sid, he's got the crystal. He's got the extra. We're trying to get it off him. Heads up.
He's gonna look at you. He's like, hey, human, you have items on you. I'm trying to get them off of you. Heads up.
Yes, I'm aware of that. And I will take my action and order Harold to try and get the ball from him. And so, according to this, fast hands is under acrobatics, so I'm trying to grab the item.
Okay.
They say it's contested acrobatics according to the book. So.
Contested acrobatics. Okay.
Nice.
See how this goes. Okay. I put it. Fucking hell. Here we go. Prepare for be underwhelmed. Huh. Okay.
Well, I mean, we're relatively the same die code, so...
Yeah. There's literally a +1 difference.
Yeah, so this is anybody's game.
I'll say you lunge at him with apparently faster speed than what he's had from other contestants in the past. As you can see, kind of a bit of a concerned look on his face, as if he was underestimating the human.
I get that a lot.
And he's like, oh, fast little grubby hands you have there. He's like, you are a quick one.
Yep. You have no idea. And that should
All right.
conclude my turn.
That
All right.
concludes our broadcast.
Let's see. Miranda going to see. Let's see. Roll to see if she can even hear you guys over there.
I hope not. She's the last thing we need right now.
Well, she's not trying to fight.
Oh, also, I am back. So you want me to do a thing real quick? Oh, after you finish.
All you missed was me telling you the fox
Oh, no, I
Pokemon here
heard.
in front of me has the final item. He's trying to steal the items from us, so we have to steal the final item from him.
I did hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did hear you say, "Hey, Sam's got things," and then it's like silent ninja.
I was like, I don't know
Okay.
what mad ninja skills you have that apply here, but I know you've got them, so...
All right.
But yeah, go ahead and do your thing. I'll take it.
No, it's technically your turn.
Oh, okay.
I was just waiting for you to come back. It's technically your turn if you want to try and do something.
Cool, I will. Yeah, so Sid is going to stealth.
Okay.
Whew.
That's all right. That is right. Copy. Paste. Good roll 20. Okay. Poof. I'll say you seemingly disappear into the surrounding brush.
Okay. And Sid will move here. Like, within a good striking distance.
Okay.
And will study our opponent. Like, basically, watch him. See, and pick a moment to strike. Essentially, just, like, aid or focus at, I guess. But that will be my turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's your turn?
Correcto.
Okay. Miranda. Tristan, you're technically close enough. Yeah. I'm also you're close enough. Make me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay.
PTU, everyone.
Lattice is kind of focused on the giant Bidoof that's trying to, fight the tank. Sure, Sid. Perception check.
You need me to do perception?
Yep, he needs you
If
to
you want.
perceptificate.
I'll say. Oops, wrong. No, that's not what I did. Okay. As you guys, okay, as you guys are like encircling him, he's going to kind of look and be like, You'll see him kind of look over his shoulder, northwest, in the direction that you saw Miranda run in. You'll see him kind of make a bit of a sniffing motion in that direction. And he was like, guess I don't have to travel that far. Miranda, looking over her shoulder, seeing Thievel looking in her direction,
That's what
is...
I'm trying to remember what its name was.
Oh, yeah, Thievel.
Thievel goes west.
He is going, is going to start running, is going to, like, start hauling ass. She was like, oops, been found. You'll hear some rather not stealthy running through the tree line.
Anti-stealth.
Lady Silvestri. Who has turned out to become one of my favorite characters so far. Using her jet-powered rocket pack to go after the interlopers. Combatants will be dispatched. She's gonna look over and be like, "But Doof, where did they go?" Doof is just gonna kind of look up at her and like wag its little tail, like Doof. He's like, "You're no help." He's like, "Doof, my name is Jasmine." Wait, hold up. My name is Rebecca.
Oh, don't have that one.
Wait, forgot. Gotta run down the chart. I'm gonna say now.
I thought it was really for a second, but then I have no. She was also called Rachel, which is not Rebecca.
1, 2, 3, 4, Okay. Do you want me to randomly assign numbers to people, or do the three of you want to pick a number between 1 and 4?
For what purpose?
Fun.
3.
Tress.
Between 1 and what? 1 and what?
One and
Between
one
one
through
and
4.
1 and 4, 2.
Greg.
3.
David.
No, wait, didn't you? You chose 1, right, David?
Nope, I said 3.
Oh. I guess I'll take 1 then.
3, 2, 1. All right. I'll say she will. I'll say she's going to point. She's going to point her gun down at the. Point her gun down at the. Point her gun down at the. At the hiker, then over to the. Then over to the tank, and then over to the general direction of the woods that you guys went into. And she was like, "I don't know where you are." She's like, "I don't exactly know where you went. That's not gonna stop me from. It's like that's not gonna stop me from finding you. I'll burn. It was like I'll burn down this entire land to find you."
She's the most reasonable individual.
I know, right?
I am actually. Yeah, after this, Sid is really thinking, like, oh, iconic color. We should really see, like, take bets who's the most sane out of the 3.
Okay. Here we go. Going to shoot this. Since she does not know where you are, add +2. I'll say add plus. I'll say effectively cover bonus. Add +3 to your AC. She is just firing randomly into the direction that you guys were in.
Cool. Pretty sure that's a miss.
Swing and a miss.
I'm trying to figure out why it is not calculating damage. Why is it not showing up?
It does not want to hurt us.
I think it's rolling it.
Yeah, it's just not saying it. Ah, fuck, that's annoying. Okay. Alright. Oh, she will fire towards you. It will explode in a nearby area around you. You'll see Beevil's face kind of cringe. Obviously, Milady is not taking her meds this morning.
Oh, good. She is getting the help she needs then. She's just choosing not to use it.
Makes sense.
Her, it was like the help that she receives is optional. They do not wish to distress the young lady. Sometimes she does not feel like taking medication. It's not my place to choose. I'll say, he'll look at the crater surrounding you guys, and he's like, but at the same time, I will admit, I'm not a big fan of grenade season, especially when people like you are too close to me and you're the target of her.
Now, the sooner you fork it over, the sooner I'm gone.
True, but I am loyal. Must say I am loyal to the Silvestri family. It is my job to punch you. Must say it's my job to punch you in a very unpleasant area and take your things. It's nothing personal. We're gentlemen of class. At least I believe you to be.
I like to think so.
Good. Then you won't. Must say good. Then you will not hold it against me if I punch you in another regions.
How chivalrous.
Gentlemen's agreement.
Gentlemen's agreement.
Gentlemen's agreement. I like you. Several trainers usually end up saying very foul words to me when I do that.
Well, it's because they normally can't speak to you to understand how gentlemanly you are.
True. Let's see if you keep that same demeanor. Let's see.
I'm sorry, but all I heard was Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper.
Let's see. This guy pretty badly hurt right now. He's going to make his way up here. He's also going to try to stealth. Possibly to no avail. Oh. Okay. Decent enough. Cool. Lady, I'll say, lady of the house. She went that way and that way and that way, and so that would go. She knows that no one's back that way, so. No. North or south? North it is. Okay. Alma will kind of twist her head around and see this woman on a motorcycle as she kind of screeches around the corner and looks, and she was like, "Honey, I found them." And you'll hear her kind of ratchet off some coordinates. To her husband over the thing, and she was gonna ready the satellite.
The fuck?
No, please, no, not the hammer of God.
And you'll hear over the thing, jolly good. Lattice. You will Lattice inside of the tank. A couple of screens will light up. As you will hear. Several screens that were black at first now kind of light up as if they have been turned on by an outside force. You will see something that looks like a targeting system for another weapon that is not within this tank.
Like it's something I can control?
No, you kind of just see a map. I'm gonna say you see like this kind of map, which is kind of like a bit of a sonar map of the area that the woods that you are currently in. You see some sort of tracking device that seems to be maneuvering in the direction that you are in right now.
Okay. Do I know from this display if it's a satellite weapon or not?
You heard her. You heard him say. You heard her say, "Ready the satellite," and then a screen came on inside of your tank that seems to be showing some sort of. I'll say, seems to be showing some sort of target that is slowly moving towards you. So, seems to be moving towards the area where your tank is located. If you were paying attention to the map, you were like, "Hey, that target thing seems to be moving in the direction of my tank, of where my tank would be on this map." Oh shit.
Is the Bidoof still coming after me?
Yes.
Okay.
Bidoof does not know how satellites work.
In which case, I will try to move over here, try to move through the edge of the trees a bit, and I would like to prepare to counterfire with since I don't have any other ordnance, a Pokeball in the tube.
Okay.
Alma, is there anything you can do to distract that Bidoof?
Hold up. Let me look. That'd be actually kind of interesting. Hmm.
Metronome.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Cool. Alma will kind of look down at you and look down inside the tank, kind of shrug her shoulders, and then kind of have a bit of a look on her face and like kind of like raise like one of her paws and kind of like this, aha, I have one idea. She'll just kind of look at you and be like, kind of give you the look of, I could do this, and just starts waving both of her palms left and right.
So, metronome.
That should do it. That should work. Do that.
Just do that.
It's worked well for us before, which is totally true. It can help every single time so far.
Okay. Cool. This will be fun.
I'm always good for injecting fun and more fun into the game.
All right.
Go giant
Let me
randomizer. What's
pull up
volcano?
my giant randomizer, and it has been updated. So it's been updated to include Galarian moves.
Oh no!
So ignore this number because it is going to seem incredibly unreasonable. Go 1D367.
I want to see that die for real. Oh really?
Move number 332. One moment.
That's much higher to the max than I had expected. Okay.
So was I. I was expecting like a 2. You end up using Tail Whip or something.
So, yeah.
It was like, there's a satellite laser. What do you do? Tail Whip. It was like I wag my butt at the satellite.
Well, at least she's not unfolding her ears. which apparently gets even more insane once she evolves. It's something like, I think, enough power to shift like a 3 or a 10-ton truck or something. Some crazy ass amount of power. Yeah, apparently her ears are psychic. It's just made of psychic.
This doesn't make sense, but I'm willing to do it.
Is it fun though?
It is fun. It is fun. It is stupid, and it fits this. I'll say it fits this entirely. David, you are 3 for 3 on having an incredibly useful move happen.
Woo!
I'll say Alma will start moving. Alma will start moving her. Will start moving her paws left to right, and looks like nothing happened. I'll say, looks like nothing happened. You will feel the tank shake momentarily.
I like trying to look around to see if there's like a Diglett or a trio or something trying to like underground shred the tank or something.
A hatch will open. I'll say a panel will kind of pop open. I'm gonna say a panel. I'm gonna say a hatch will kind of open on the panel that you're at, and a green button will be right there that says "Fun."
Hmm?
Alma will point down. Alma will point down towards it and kind of like start like frantically pointing at the button.
I'll press the button.
Okay, you press the button, and a drill comes out of the the bottom part of the tank, facing towards the ground.
Freaking Team Rocket surplus.
Does this tank just get burrow?
Huh?
Does this tank just get burrow?
I'm gonna say Alma uses dig. I'll say Alma has just used dig. As you tunnel, as this tank now has the ability to tunnel underground.
This is a relic from the Pokemon War.
That's the reason why I was kind of laughing. I was like, wow, did you just get like one of the handful of things that would save you from this fucking satellite laser?
Always the best.
Oh, hey, it's gonna get like some sort of explosion thing, or maybe like something that fights Bidoof. It's like, no, I'm just gonna leave the battlefield, and then the laser's gonna go off, and I'm not gonna get hurt by it. Okay. Anything you want to do as your tank starts going underground?
I will be too surprised that the tank is in fact going underground to do anything.
Jay, you see this tank begin to start digging underground as it just kind of like the ground starts rumbling. You're like,
What's going on?
you can't tell if Lattice fell into a trap or whether he's just like doing this on purpose.
Freaking what was it? The Technodrome's drill transports.
You see a hint, I'll say you'll see a couple of considering where Sid is. Sure. I'll say considering where Sid is. The ground is rumbling enough The ground is rumbling enough to where here you go, Alexander. The ground is rumbling enough to where you see several contraptions, and I'm gonna say several contraptions kind of fall out of the tree behind you. Some of them look to be spike traps. Some of them look to be spike traps. A couple of smoke bombs, and you see something, and you hear this loud snapping noise behind you. That is a very familiar noise. Roughly about 5 meters behind you. The rumbling of the ground seems to have set off a bear trap.
A rumbling bear trap.
Well, the rumbling of the ground seems to have triggered a bear trap that was
Just
hidden in a pile of roots.
I think
Sid will have silent aghast like that thing could take people's legs and arms off.
The fuck?
These people are desperately irresponsible. Like we didn't even sign a waiver form or anything. You know
But we
what?
did
I'm
willingly
ser-
walk past the Bidoof, though.
Yeah, but you know what? That doesn't keep them from when the powers of the law. We can sue their ass.
I feel like that. I feel like that's now Sid's new mission is to go get hurt and then sue them. And then
No,
retire
I don't
from
want to get
Pokemon.
hurt. No. I was put in danger, sir. I
Wait,
was put.
wait, you're a ninja, right? So,
Mhm.
Phantom Pain.
I do not want to lose an arm, thank you.
I love
I
it.
do
This
not
is-
want to be. I do not want to become Solid Snake. I do not wish to become Solid Snake.
It was a
Big
punished
boss.
snake.
Punished Snake. That's what. Thank you.
Well, you can get your own quiet if you do that.
Oh,
I
God,
don't
no.
know if that's what Sid wants.
I have not thought about
I'll
that
say-
damn humming in so long.
I'm saying then you get to go. You get to go fight you get to fight some sort of like microscopic Pokemon virus that keeps you from speaking English.
No, it spreads more if you speak English.
Yeah, I must say the Australian strain.
Okay, but anyways, moving on.
The hiker is going to keep coming. Yeah, he's going to keep coming after you guys. Ugh. 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 Whew. Hey, you kids.
Hey, you guys.
He's like, hey, you, what's that? Thievul's gonna look over your shoulder. He's like, oh, it's the fat one. He's like, I'm surprised he caught up. He's like, does he have any items on him?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hmm. You seem to be the lucky one. Oh then.
Yay me.
He was like, he's gonna look at me. He's like, well, if his demeanor, and I'll say if his demeanor is any, he's like, if his demeanor is to be, I'll say if his demeanor is to be read correctly, I assume that I assume that he's likely going to attempt to try to attack you.
He can certainly try.
It's always funny when humans fight. It's always funny when humans fight. I don't know. I don't know why we don't have league battles for you.
They do.
How come we don't get to sit in the stands and watch?
It sounds like your trainers aren't bringing you to the right, exhibitions.
That is fair.
Could you?
Let's see. She is unconscious. Okay. I'm gonna say he's going to gentleman is going you're gonna hear over the loudspeaker. He was like the button, sir. He was like, thank you. He was like, all right, here we go. He was like, give me some room. You're gonna hear a click as anyone looking up into anyone who kind of has any sort of vague vague view of the sky will see something that looks to be almost like a daytime star appear near the sun.
Oh, this is special.
Oh
He's I'm about to say he's going to say rocket cannon, fire. As the hole where Lattice went into is struck by this quick beam. This quick beam. Lattice isn't there. You can. You're actually a trainer. You're familiar with this shit. Jay, you can roll Pokemon Education to know what this is.
Pokemon Education has. Is there a Death Space Satellite Pokemon?
No, but you can tell what. That's enough. You recognize this. This seems to be. Whatever just happened appears to be some version of Solar Beam.
okay, they're just trying to annihilate the stroll. It's okay.
It shoots down, strafes the ground, where Lattice and his tank were. It's just like, he was like, did I get him? And she's like, no, they went underground. He was like, I thought we disabled that function on the tank. It was like, well, apparently we didn't. It was like, now we have to wait for it to recharge before we can do it again. He's like, stupid EOT. Let's see. Evil. Is going to attempt something.
Counter song.
No, say Thievel is going to kind of move maneuver a certain way, and is going to take a swipe. Take a swipe at you. Ignore the damage. If this does hit, ignore the damage because it is not meant to do damage.
Yeah, he's going for a steal of some kind. Yeah, that beats my 4.
How many items do you have on you?
Okay, I have 3 on me because there was the TV that I put in the Pokeball. There was the socks that I put in the Pokeball, but I'm also carrying what appears to be the socks on me because I had Zoroa turn into the socks.
Okay.
And I forget what the third item was.
Okay. So I'm gonna count this as 4 items. So it's 3 real items, one must say 3 real items, and one fake one.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, which number do you want the fake item to be?
Well, 2's been doing good for me so far, so I guess 2.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like, Jesus Christ, that's actually a 2, and he just like just like snatches I'm gonna say, I figured the easier way to do this was to just not like put in a code, which is weird because I didn't put in a code for this, and it still rolled a code, but still rolled 0.
Oh well.
Is everyone else having this problem too? Somebody roll an attack and see if it's just me.
Struggle. What's the issue?
Well, fine then.
Are you making sure to hit the right attack type button?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's the.
Try you do.
I'm gonna say it's the red one, right?
Red
one's
For thief, it
red
would be
one's for physical.
yeah.
And I'll say red one for physical. The little double circle thing for special, and the yin and yang symbol for status.
Did you remember putting the damage base, or are you just putting in the damage code?
Yeah. It says damage base, and I'm gonna say damage base 8, and I press the red sun and star looking thing.
Oh, I don't know what the problem is.
Hold on, let me try.
It's been doing that. It's been doing that for like weeks.
Weird.
I mean, it still displays what it still says what the damage is if I highlight over it.
Yeah,
but not actually. I can see this is going to be annoying. All right. Okay. I will give you the choice. I will give you the choice of what what was yeah, your struggle actually went pretty well. Okay. All right. I'll give you a choice of which item.
Let's take the Pokeball with the TV in it.
Okay. I say he'll swing it. I'm gonna say he'll look as if he's about to. He looks as if he's about to punch you in the crotch, and he'll stop short. And when you flinch, I'm saying when you kind of like instinctively flinch to kind of cover, he'll just like yoink and just like snatch some from your waist, like, and kind of gives you. I'm gonna say just kind of gives you this like sly look. All right. He is going to, I'll say, with that, let's see. With that, he is going to.
What?
I have no idea what that just was.
I heard what sounded like Alexander maybe say something, or...
No, that was a Sam.
Sam didn't know that could be heard. No. They're swooning over Red Dead because John Marston is trying to be a good man, a good husband.
The door just closed.
Only a little. I would still be able to hear it.
Oh,
But
yeah,
yes.
I thought Sam came in and closed the door just because they were embarrassed and was like,
Nope, just an catch. But yes, anyways.
Okay. Evil will shuffle over here.
Ah. Attacks of opportunity.
Yes, but also, I must say, Evil has a wonderful ability called Runaway.
Which does not trigger attacks of opportunity, as I recall.
Yeah, user cannot be slowed, stuck, or trapped. Users not provoke attack of opportunities by
However,
moving.
I still get one because pursuit. Which is great because once per scene, if that connects, I can do this.
Hey!
So my socks just took the TV back.
I'll
Nice.
say he'll kind of look at you. I'll say he'll just kind of look at you like, oh, you're a fun one. All right. There's no point in taking one of those dots off of you because I was actually about to do that.
Wow.
Good call. That was awesome.
That's what I was trying to do during the fucking Neo Rocket fight, but the guy refused to hit, the poor Pokemon.
I'll say he's gonna turn around. He's gonna turn around and look at you. He's like, Just kind of look at you, look at your waistband, look at the socks, and be like, it's quite a nimble pair of socks you have there.
I like to think so.
And I'll say, it's like quite the nimble pair of socks you have there. I don't suspect that they're not socks. It was like, well then. It was like, well then. I feel as if this is going to be an interesting situation. Do. Oh bugger. The Duke's gonna turn around and look at him. He's like, "Doo." He's like, "No. Go do your job." He's like, "Go do your job. Now is not playtime." Do. Bidoof is standing over the hole that you dug, and is just kind of like sticking his face down in the hole.
Whose turn is it?
I'll say use the satellite cannon. It is your turn, Jay.
Cool. Gonna run up. Gonna make another grab. And while I'm making another grab, I'm gonna look at the Bidoof and yell, "Bidoof, fetch! Playtime!"
Yes.
Because I spoke to the Bidoof. He likes me. So I'll take command for the Bidoof. Acrobatics for the Handsy. And while I'm running over, I'm going to take the air quote socks and the other Pokeballs and put them by my head back and ask Zoroark to turn into one of the Pokeballs. Since he's now on to me with the socks.
Alright, let's see.
And Ordo Herald to take a grab attempt on his turn. Because I can command 2 Pokemon at once.
All right, so you're making a grab at him.
I'm making a grab at the thiefy, foxy thing whose name keeps escaping me. Trying to get the thing, and I asked the Bidoof to try and basically pick him up like a fetch stick.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You take it, Masa. You try to grab at him. Still surprisingly nimble enough to dodge. This whole beat you by 2 shit's actually a little tense.
Yeah. So yeah. Zoro is going to turn into one of the Pokeballs, so he blends in. Harold on his turn will try to make a grab, and hopefully Bidoof will try to pick this guy up like a stick. Hopefully.
Sid.
Commanding my
I
two
wish he,
Pokemon and asking the other one nicely.
I wish he was closer. Because otherwise, I can't do thief.
You don't have like a shuriken or something you could throw at him? To like knock it off his neck?
I didn't think if he would have shuriken because I was like, because I couldn't see it. I was like, there's probably none. Probably should have thought about that. Anyways, ooh, actually, I know what I can do. Sid will come over here, pop out of nothing, and as Jay is like keeping him preoccupied, Sid will throw the chain he got from the gangster at the Feeble attempting to constrict him. Grapple.
You said you're throwing what at him?
The chain he got from the biker gang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attempting to grapple him with it, if possible. I don't know.
Okay.
Like
Would that be
a
a
Kusari combo.
struggle attack, or would that be like a...
I don't know. I guess it's a struggle.
Grappling is actually its own rules. 1 second. Because I don't think it's actually. I think it's it might be an attack rule and then grapple.
Keyword.
Disarm. Might be a disarm.
Yeah, because if it's fine enough, he will actually try to go for the glass
grapple
ball.
is an opposed combat or athletics. Disarm is combat or stealth.
Brian, would it be feasible for Sid to possibly try to hit the glass Pokeball off of him? Use the chain to grab it up?
You could try to. It's a bit. I'm gonna say.
It's got to be tough. I realize that.
I'm gonna say. Yeah. It's a higher AC, and you're trying to. I assume you're trying to take it with the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep in mind this is a glass Pokeball. So.
Yeah. Is it? I imagine it's around his neck. So it's.
Yeah,
it is around his neck.
So
yeah,
he'll be aiming for the collar.
Okay.
So you're trying to break the collar as opposed to the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this a combat rule, an actual attack, or what would you do?
I would say actual attack. You're trying to hit a specific target.
Okay. In that case, the maneuver disarm has an AC of 6.
Okay. Do you would be attacking from stealth help me in any way, Brian? Just curious. If not, that's fine. I'm just wondering if it does anything.
Well, yes, technically, yeah, I would say
Advantage?
does the system even have advantage?
You've had us roll with advantage before. It's not actually officially
This is
in the
true,
system.
yeah. Okay.
I think the system gives you would give you like a +2 or something.
I'll say you can do one of two things. I can either give you advantage on this, or I can lower the AC needed in order to pull this off.
I'll go with advantage.
Okay.
Hot damn. Yeah, that's you. That's nearly a nat. That was almost a nat 20. 19 on the dice.
That is enough. Okay. You knock the collar off around his neck as he is busy trying to deal with the two of these. Okay, as the collar falls off of his neck, lands on the ground.
Cool. It's just a matter of going before him. Come on, Harold.
Miranda. Let's make her perception check.
Part of me wants to re-emerge from the dig right underneath this thing. I'm afraid I'd break the item.
Or fall into the ground. Roll to see if it's worth it. No.
Shit.
No, sorry. So, yeah. She sees this item fall. She sees this item fall off his neck. Sees Bidoof, sees a hole, sees Jay. There's a hiker coming up through the woods behind them. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a bit more than I'm willing to attempt to try to deal with. And is going to not so much run, but just kind of normal movement. Effectively get as far away from Jay as possible.
Bye-bye.
You will hear the familiar sound of rocket packs. There you are.
Oh no.
Internally screaming to Jay, "Correr! Correr! Run!"
I'm gonna say she's like, oh, and she was like, oh, it was like Thievul, you're on the battlefield. It was like, and you, it was like, I assume that you have the crystal. She's gonna look down on the ground. Thievul, you dropped it. Why did you drop it? He's gonna like, I'll say she was like, you dropped it. The precious heirloom of the family. You dropped it. And he's gonna kind of look. He was like, he's gonna kind of look at you. He was like, she used it as a paperweight to keep mail down.
Oh yeah, it sounds
like,
so precious.
It was like the family artifact that's been in with our family for generations. That Pokeball was thousands of years old.
Well, it's your fault for making it a part of the. I mean, I'm underground.
You realize that this whatever she's saying completely conflicts with what the dad said.
Yeah, somebody's few does short of a trio.
I'll say she's going to ratchet the gun. She was like, it was like, you'll be punished. It was like, you'll be punished for breaking my hot blue hair. She is going to fire. Actually, hold up. Let's see, how crazy is she right now? That doesn't count. Okay.
Crazy meter.
Okay. Well, I can't use 4. I can't use 4 because I've already used 4 already. So, she is going to load a ball. I'll say she is going to reach into her bandolier, load something that looks like a purple Pokeball into the gun, and she is going to shoot it. And since you are the only person who she can currently see, she is going to fire it at you.
Let's see, I don't get that bonus you were talking about, so 4. Okay, so that's 4 plus 6, that's 10, so I soak.
Oh no, this doesn't do damage.
Well, okay.
I'll say this one isn't doing damage. Let's see. How did you shrink? Fucking hell. There we go. Okay.
We thought we were going to wrap this up quickly. Ah.
I thought so. I apologize.
Oh, I encounter that all the time, man. It's cool.
Okay. I must say she shoots the ball down. It lands at your feet as this purple spray shoots up into your face. You begin coughing as this terrible scent fills your lungs. You are suffering with poison.
Oh, fun.
Non-lethal, of course.
Poison for stun. Special defense is lowered by 2.
This guy can only do so much. So we'll see if we can finish this round, and then sneaky sneak. Can't do so much. He's kind of injured, so he's got to do this. He's got to do this a smart way. No, so she is going to drive over here, check down the hole that they went down. Like, don't exactly know what to do. Not much I can do. Looking across the woods. Oh, Thievul, how are you doing today, sweetheart? He was like, oh my god, somebody's singing.
Debatable.
He was like, look, I take what I can get. And she was like, "Are you having fun?" And he'll nod. He's like, "Oh, you seem to have found." He was like, "You seem to have found a playmate." Why is he gagging like that?
Your daughter gassed me.
Oh. I'll say she's gonna be like, "Daughter, what did I tell you about shooting the shooting the playthings with nerve gas?" And she was like, "It's not nerve gas, Mom." She was like, "It's poison." And she was like, "Oh, well, that's not very nice. We don't poison the contestants." She was like, "Don't do that again." And she was like, sorry. Blow them up like a normal person. Lattice, Mr. Dig.
Okay.
You have 25. You can reappear 25 meters in any up to 25 meters in any direction on the map.
I want to try to be both helpful and amusing. But that would put me right next to the Bidoof, and do I want that? Sure, I will go with attempted humor and risk myself to the Bidoof. Okay. You'll probably have to shift me to be below the token that I'm recovering.
Okay.
But I'm wanting to emerge there with the barrel being underneath the Pokemon's feet.
Okay.
Kind of like a sub rising up from the water.
I'll say he's like, well, this day isn't turning out the way that I. What's going on? As the tank rises out of the ground, and since you technically used dig, then I have to roll for that.
Yeah, because you can't really hold off damage, can you?
No. Yes, dig does damage.
Well, at least the contest effect is definitely going to come into play. Special attention. as a digging tank should cause special attention.
Let's see. Dig. Or at least I said. All right, David. Dig. See. So burst 1 from you. I say burst 1 around the tank. Do you want to shift a different way? Because if you do that, Based on the hexes that you're at right now, you will hit J.
That's the Pokemon?
You'll hit J as well. You'll hit the Pokemon, you'll hit Bidoof, and you'll hit J.
Okay, well, my intent was to try to rise up under the Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean the attack does burst 1, so you just have to shift to the left.
Would
You have
this
to shift to
work?
the left 1 meter.
Oh, okay, so about here?
Yeah, I'll say, because if you do burst 1 when you come out, it's the burst of the tank, not of you, and the burst of the tank will hit J as well.
Okay.
I'll say unless you want Jay to get hit with 2d8 plus 10 plus I'll say plus
Well, while I'm sure he would survive, I would not want to intentionally hurt him.
all right. Feel free to roll 2d8 plus 10. I'll say 2d8. Let's see. Feel free to roll 2d8 plus 10 plus I'll say 2d8 plus 10 plus 10. Okay. Cool. I'll say you hit.
Oh, that was damage. Did you want me to actually roll it a hit?
No, I mean that's no. Actually, yes, I forgot. Dig does need to hit. AC of 2, so D20 minus 2. Okay.
Roll
See.
20.
Now, the funny thing, I think that's actually tied to the attacker, correct?
I believe so in this.
In which case, yes, you do hit.
Meet or beat.
All right. Cool. Then you hit with this move. Hitting Bidoof and him for 26 points of damage. The evil rocks. He's like, ah! The tank rising out of the ground. Bidoof's like, doof, and just kind of like tilts over and just falls down. Thievul goes rumbling. Thievul falls to the ground as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1d8. Okay. Then okay. The crystal ball goes the earthquake sending the crystal ball rolling.
Oh, dang it! I didn't consider that. I thought it would just rise up along with the thing.
Let's see. 1, 2.
Wait, it was over there?
I tell you, I thought it was next to the thief.
It was next to him.
It rolled a pretty good tank range too.
Yeah, because my intent was to just raise up the entire area with the tank, hence the sub analogy. but I guess it moved the ball instead.
I mean, it moves everything, but it's also effectively says that you kind of make like a ground sourced earthquake type thing. It just kind of rumbles and shifts the ground underneath you.
Ah, whoops.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
Harold still has his orders to try and get it, so I'm pretty sure he's
it's still
the
within
fastest one
range,
here.
and no one else actually is around to actually pay attention to it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say it's not like the hiker notices it, and this guy, hasn't noticed it either. Anything else, Lazarus?
Do I notice the crystal ball shifting, or that it's there at all?
Roll almost perception. It's really tiny. I'm gonna say it's really small, so I'm not even sure if you'd be able to notice it.
Oh, come on, Alma. You got special eyes, though.
Almost seems see something shiny rolling away.
Okay. From my tank, I like. Oh, hey guys. Oh, what's that?
What?
The red Pokemon thing. I don't think Gladys has seen that before. Wait, what region is that from?
Galar.
Oh, then I might have seen that before.
I say it's right there in the first town too.
Okay.
I'm about to say he's gonna kind of look into so he's like, is that one of your friends?
Yep.
Are you okay?
I just got poisoned. What do you think?
I don't know. It's been quite some time since that's happened to me.
I'll be fine in a minute. I said I'll be fine in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Guess I think I have the super juice. Or at least empty cans of super juice. Do any of you need a ride?
No, good.
Oh. Okay. Anything I need to go after in this thing? Because apparently it can dig now.
Huh? Just point up at the jetpack bitch. Which I know dig doesn't help with, but...
She's a flying type.
One moment. Let me scroll down.
I mean, it's got a cannon on it. That might...
Yeah, though, if I remember correctly, it doesn't actually have shells. I've had to load Pokeballs in it.
You can pelt the shit out of a Pokeball.
I was gonna say, a Pokeball to the gut still hurts?
Yeah, I'm just looking at, oh no, that'd be dark. I'm not gonna do that. I saw Bo, I guess I can put an arrow in there.
Make her spin out of control.
Stealth Rock. Okay. If I put the TM91 in there, does it make it a flash cannon? I mean, I'm kidding. Okay. I will shift the tank barrel to try to hit the flying jetpack to maybe comedically have her fall out of the sky or something. You know, that entire thing where you're doing the out of control jetpack whirly gig in the air. Let's see. I do not recall what the AC was to hit with the cannon, because I believe it was treated like a standard attack. No, before it was being used as a capture, so it's a capture roll. Okay, well then I guess what do I roll to fire with this cannon at a non-Pokemon?
I believe it was a struggle attack. I believe.
Okay. I will roll my struggle. No, that's the hunter bow. That's not move. That's the hunter bow again, so it has different things. There we go. Poke cannon! Fire! Bum 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 bum! Whoa!
And that is when you suddenly hear a small dragon say, "You missed! How could you miss? It was 3 feet in front of you."
But we tried. That was the important thing.
It's like, spin the valve to undo the loading hatch. I need to get more Pokeballs in there.
The important thing is, we did it. You'll fire this you'll fire this this like the cannon will like twist and ratchet and like shoot, and she'll be like, oh no, ah, and then just like flies like 10 feet past her, and she's like, huh. And she was like, man, that would have been dangerous. Why are you shooting at me? I'm a lady. I thought you were a gentleman.
But you're flying. Doesn't that make you a Pokemon?
You know what? You're right. Ground types versus flying types. Let's see how this goes.
Oh no!
No, you fool!
I'll say, Oma, use your telekinesis to deflect anything coming from that flying human to us.
I'm about to say she's gonna be like, blue hair. I'll do a few later.
I got her off your back.
It's like I'll do a few later. It was like I'll do a few later. No, I'm gonna say for right now I've got to take care of this guy.
Teamwork?
This guy. Okay. I'm a coming. You'll hear him coming up. You'll hear him coming up behind you. He's like, "Aha! Found you." Can't run forever.
Don't have to run forever.
You shouldn't be running at all.
Pretty sure that's the whole point of this exercise.
Give me your stuff.
No?
I say yes. I need to be wealthy. You don't need no money. You're young.
Then just win Pokemon battles with trainers.
I'm trying to retire.
Well then, find an older veteran Pokemon trainer. They'll have more Pokédollars on them.
Mm-hmm.
You should get half of it. Half of $1,000,000 is still a lot. Right? We're playing by the game rules where if you beat someone you get half their money, right? So just find a very experienced trainer.
Hey, if that's the case, we need to get those bandits money.
Oh god. He doesn't have enough space to get you. She's still unconscious, and it is what's her face's turn now. I'm about to say Harold's turn now.
Huzzah! Because Harold has an initiative of 23.
He is the only Pokemon currently going, so
Okay, so I'm going to drop him on the map. He's gonna hop off my shoulder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pick that up. And then.
Got some movement. Oh, I didn't see the image. Let me.
Yeah,
Let me open up a new thing. Unauthorized.
Yeah, apparently DeviantArt doesn't like when you try to share their gifts.
So close.
Yeah, DeviantArt's kind of dicks about that.
So I'm gonna put a
No sharing.
crystal dot on Harold.
Okay.
And that's 5, folks.
5 what?
Well, we have 5 dots. I'm guessing each dot's an item.
Oh. I was wondering what that was. Am I right?
Unless I am mistaken in my empty super juice can counting as a super juice can. Unless I am mistaken in my empty super juice can counting as a super juice can. Because I don't remember if I got it from What's-Her-Face before she blasted off or not. But I have an empty one. So
I thought you found it in a tree or something.
Yeah, I found empty ones in a tree, but I don't know if the empty ones count. Because the item list didn't specify whether it had to be empty or not.
Do you notice someone else who has the same color dot as you?
That's true. Okay, I'll remove mine.
Damn. I thought we won, damn it. The shit was done.
Again, I was never sure about the empty one.
Wait, I thought you had it.
What?
Didn't you have it?
Nope. He had an empty one. Apparently the empty one doesn't count.
I'm about to say, remember I said it was a tree filled with cans? And he was like, I'll take one of the empty cans. I was
So
like,
you have to take it off. What's her nuts?
With Miranda running off with what appears to be the last can, Thievel attempting to try to reclaim his stuff, and a bit of a mildly psychotic woman flying overhead, shooting. I'm gonna say, promising not to shoot any more gas-based bombs at you. So there's that. And with that, it is now a mad dash to try and chase down the last person with an item, while also trying to keep your items from being stolen, as you are slowly being surrounded. As everyone is kind of focused in on, so everyone's kind of focused in on where everyone is now. But important thing, at least Harold has taken the crystal Pokeball and has run away, so upside, now you don't have to worry about it getting damaged in the fight.
Yep.
Hells yeah.
So you saved me from having to do like the annoying thing of constantly rolling its durability every single round anytime something crazy happened around you. I was like, man, I really don't want this thing to break. But I also can't pretend like it's super durable either. But okay, with that, hopefully, I'll say now that we have a set goal and one person left to try to get, one of two things will happen. Either she will run around and try to dodge you, or option B, she will attempt to steal stuff off of you if she notices that, she sees an opportunity to strike.
Either way, it'll take another 6 sessions.
Well, you move a whole lot faster than I thought you would, so might not be that bad.
Yeah, you say that. But
well, I'm
just looking at how fast this has progressed so far and how fast we normally progress at things, and the outlook is not good.
I have faith. I have faith in the heart of the cards.
Yeah, I have faith you will continue to beat me by 2.
Well, you already got the item from him.
Doesn't matter who.
I'm about to say her. You actually might be able to convince to hand it over.
Well, we'll see in 6 months when the next session happens.
I'm available sooner than that, actually.
You say that. You think that's what your schedule says.
That's a fair point. I'll say it is the 14th. Next session will be on the 27th. Yeah, I should be free. I'm not doing anything. I'll say, yeah, I'm not. I don't foresee myself having any issues.
We shall see.
All right then. Thank you all so much, and I will see you guys Sunday.
Saturday.
Yep, good game.
Well, all
All
of
of us we see Sunday, yes.
Yeah. So catch you all later. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for yelling in the background. It was amusing.
Brian says thank you for yelling in the background. I'm terrible!
Do that more often. Did we get that one on Twitch?
Yep.
Please tell me we got something. Sweet. Awesome.
Alright. Good night, man.
Night, y'all.
Night.